In this video, we're going to do a quick review of Dr. Douglas Baker's book, The Opening of the Third Eye. This book I discovered in my early 20s, shortly after my first full-blown Kundalini experience, and it really acted as I don't want to call it a security totem of sorts, but it really helped me understand some of the stuff that I was going through at the time. For those of you who have experienced Kundalini firsthand, you know that it can be remarkably traumatic as your body adjusts to what you experienced. So this book isn't necessarily about Kundalini, but it is about the third eye. And the third eye, ladies and gentlemen, is an intimate part to the Kundalini experience. So in a way, it kind of is about Kundalini. But it says here, the human brain is a priceless computer lying perfectly maintained but almost silent. None of us uses the full potential of this amazing instrument, yet we all possess a secret trigger for activating its mechanism. Called the third eye in occult language, this trigger can release a vortex of psychic energy for the extension of awareness in new dimensions, for speeding up or slowing down time as experienced on our planet, and achieving 100% personality integration. Excuse me, guys. 5 safe techniques for arousing the third eye are provided. They have been practiced by the author without hazard and with many rewards for over 20 years. People ask me all the time, how do I stimulate Kundalini? How do I awaken my third eye? This is something that you're going to want to look into if that's something that you've asked me. In our present condition, we can only observe the outer surface of the planet, manifesting in gaseous, liquid, and solid form. We are completely unaware of the more subtle states of matter beneath these outward appearances. But the third eye reveals all underlying structures. This means that one could observe the termites in apparently solid wood paneling, or more constructively, man's inner organs could be observed and all traces of disease in them immediately recognized, with consequent enormous benefits in medical progress. So that kind of went off into left field, but excellent book, ladies and gentlemen. I would give this a 10 out of 10. We'll look at the table of contents. As you can see, you guys, with all the highlighting, this became a very important piece. Look at that. To my my studies. I really absorbed this book entirely. As you can see on the screen, I've completely devoured this book. Look at this diagram. So, you know, in my earlier years, when I was younger, one of my teachers, her name was Mrs. Runyon, said that if you highlight text and read it, you retain it better. So I always was a huge fan of that. And some of you guys might think that this is overboard, but again, I'm not going to show you all of it, but this is just an incredible book. And I'm pretty sure that you can find these for probably less than $5 on Amazon, you guys. Again, The Opening of the Third Eye by Dr. Douglas Baker. Let's look at the table of contents. We've got Chapter 1, Part 1, The True Nature of Matter. I keep kicking the damn tripod, excuse me. The Mystery of Man's Mind, New States of Awareness, Cosmic Consciousness. Part 2, The Physical Mechanisms of the Third Eye, Etheric Vision, the Etheric Body, the Third Eye. Part 3, Techniques for Opening. Let's move this so you guys can see this a little bit better. I apologize for the horrid camera operation here. The Etheric Body, the Third Eye, Techniques for Opening the Third Eye, the Methods of the Masters, Qualities of the Soul, Exercise Program, the Burning Ground, the Pineal Gland, the Llama Story, you name it. So again, guys, this is an awesome book for anyone who's interested in really pushing the envelope and attaining more in life. I've been saying for years, and it's been a primary kind of, you know, underlying current of my channel, a fundamental pillar on the legs of the table of my channel. I've been saying for years that we can experience much more than what we're currently experiencing, and that we are barely even scraping the tip of the iceberg in relation to our potential. Kundalini, the dormant aspects of our physiology, which Kundalini wakes up, which the third eye is part of that. When we experience the awakening of our dormant potential, because we use less than 1% of our potential, in my opinion, when we awaken our potential, when we awaken our glands, our liver, our tissues, etc., the blood, which is the river of life, when we awaken the true chakra churches of God, we can start moving forward into the next stage of development for humanity. Kundalini is the bridge that we will use, that is within us, that will help us quantum leap into new states of evolution. It's how humanity will take its next step into the evolution, in my opinion. So, long story short, 10 out of 10, The Opening of the Third Eye by Dr. Douglas Baker. I've used this book so much that it's worn down. It's seen better days, but I love when books get like this. They develop a sense of character, and I've had to tape it. But again, guys, I'll put a link in the description box for anyone who's interested in this. And until next time, peace be with you all.